We had to cross from Guatemala to Mexico to the US, and so it was mostly by land. And then we crossed in San Diego. But as far as the entire trip, it was my mom and I. That was it. I knew we were coming over here, but since I was so young, I couldn't grasp the concept of what it meant. I didn't know the language at all, like not even remotely thought about learning English. But since there was other kids where we lived, it made it really easy for me to adapt. And then through them, I started learning English. Through them, I started like just meeting other friends. I was speaking English within a year at school. Immediately, they started putting me into English and Spanish classes. I didn't know that at any moment, somebody can come and just literally send me back. I had no idea. That fear was never anything that I walked around with. Unfortunately for the kids that are undocumented now, there's no way around it. You have that fear, and if you don't, it's at least in the back of your mind. I think at the time, or that I came over here, things were a lot easier. So it was an easy transition into, okay, enroll into school, and this is your schedule, and become part of society. And then as things started getting tougher, I was already progressing in whatever I was gonna do. So for example, I was already a resident, and then eventually became a citizen. And by the time things started getting tougher to I guess file for citizenship, I was already a citizen. I think that being here, I've tried to make the most of my opportunities. I remember where I came from and why I came here, and what my parents' purpose, well, my mom's purpose for bringing me here was. Never did I picture I would be a government employee in an office, and it's definitely a dream, that's for sure. I would say that I'm one of the few lucky people that gets to say that I came over here, and this is why everybody comes, and this is the American dream. Well, I think everybody's situation might be a little bit different. It also has a lot to do where you end up living. As far as the opportunities that are given here, I think you definitely get all the same opportunities. It's just a matter of looking for them and making them work for you. Oh, a huge change. Everything is different now. Just policies and the way everything is going on now with deportations and executive orders and travel bans. It's completely different. It's still one of the few countries that really provides opportunities for people. Everybody that really comes here to work and try to make things of themselves and do things for themselves, this country definitely still provides it. Besides education, there's healthcare programs, and there's many different things you can take advantage of. The most basic way you can establish yourself here, I mean, obviously if you come here, you have to have somewhere to stay. But other than that, the one advice I would give everybody is learn the language right away. As an immigrant, now naturalized citizen, that I really actually love this country a lot.